personal experience with ankylosing spondylitis started about just a little over 8 years ago. So I was 20 years old and I was a junior in college, and I was super healthy and super active. And just in a matter of a few days, I went from running and rock climbing to barely being able to walk and hold a pencil or a pen, and was extremely fatigued. And so I was obviously pretty shocked by that. And so my family came, and I was down in Georgia. They came and flew me up to Michigan so I could get into the University of Michigan healthcare system, since we had some connections to rheumatologists there. I started to see a rheumatologist. Started to see a rheumatologist and was given a ton of tests. So many tests, it's unreal. So I got obviously an x-ray, tons and tons of blood tests around inflammation and different markers for things. At that point, I wasn't yet tested for HLA-B27. Anyway, at that point, they thought I might have seronegative rheumatoid arthritis, and so they started treating me for that. Luckily, the treatment is pretty similar for AS and for that, so I got treated right away. But as I progressed, my back pain got worse and worse, and so as my back pain got worse, my long-term rheumatologist started to think maybe this is AS. And so we started to have more like baseline pelvic x-rays. And finally, 4 years in, I had a dramatic change in my x-ray. So it showed inflammation in my SI joints, and that was what finally confirmed my disease. Throughout that whole process, I was already taking biologic medications, things like methotrexate as well. And so I was being treated, but my disease wasn't 100% diagnosed yet. And so it took 4 years before it was confirmed. And since it was confirmed, that took a lot of pressure off of me. I always kind of felt like I needed to prove my disease to my doctors, and I don't feel that way as much anymore. Being a female with AS can be a little bit troubling just because our symptoms can be a little bit different than men, and it's a male-dominated disease. So I think that kind of impacts how doctors know what to look for in you. So you do have to speak up a lot if you're female. But since getting diagnosed and continuing treatment, honestly, my life has gotten a lot better, especially in the last 3 years, as I've been on medications like Remicade that are shown to be even more effective for people with AS. It's been a game changer, and I've gone from being pretty disabled, honestly disabled, like struggling to walk across my own apartment, to finishing graduate school and having a career again and being active, and it's wonderful. So I'm in a really good place.